Hey guys, we're continuing around the world in San Francisco. We've reached the culture, or in this book in alphabetical order, we're at the Japanese. In 1950, the United States Census counted 13,000 Japanese in the Bay Area, 5,500 in San Francisco, a gain of 5.7% since 1940. Before the war, the Japanese colony centered in a definite neighborhood, the district between Geary, Pine, Octavia, and Webster Streets. In 1945, when the Japanese were permitted to return to their homes, they found this section occupied by people of other races. In the beginning, there was a tendency to settle in the old neighborhood, and half the Japanese still live in the section from Sacramento to Turk Street between Van Ness Avenue and Fillmore Street. Japanese Nisei, American-born, have begun to move into other sections of the city and now can be found in Pacific Heights, Richmond District, and in Hunters Point housing projects. There are several thousands in Central and North Oakland, in Alameda, in Berkeley, and down the peninsula. The increase in the Japanese American population of the Bay Area region is due in part to the return of many Kibri, or American-born Japanese brought back to Japan by their parents, to the arrival of hundreds of Japanese and Japanese Polynesians from the Hawaiian Islands, and to the war brides of military personnel. Japanese Americans own cleaning establishments, hotels, restaurants, do fine tailoring, embroidery, cultivate flowers, breed tropical fish, own art shops, whose window displays are a constant aesthetic joy, and follow many professions, particularly engineering, architecture, chemistry, medical technicians. Over half of the Japanese are Buddhists, belonging to 5 sects of that faith. Protestant and Catholics have large congregations. Many still profess the Shinto faith. Japanese Americans live a festive life. At least once a month there is a holiday. On the 3rd day of March, Hinamatsuri, the girls play hostess to their family and friends, dressed in the traditional kimono and obi, display their doll collections, and observe the ceremonial tea serving and flower arranging. On May 5, the boys have their day. Families that have male children fly large paper carp like the fish, from their homes, and the youth show off their strength in wrestling and judo. There are cherry blossom festivals in the spring and chrysanthemum festivals in the fall, held in the Japanese Tea Garden in Golden Gate Park. In the middle of August, the Buddhists hold their Bon Festival in Buchanan Street, where the young Nisei and Kibei dance the Odori, and the older generation honor their dead in the temples with offerings of incense and flowers. The Shinto temples have ceremonial religious dances monthly. Churches: San Francisco Buddhist, Hongwanji Temple, 1881 Pine Street; Zenchuji Temple, 1881 Bush Street; Nichiren Mission, 2016 Pine Street; Gedatsu Temple, 2569 Clay Street; Daishiji Temple, 1411 Scott Street; Shinto Konkokyo Temple, 1909 Bush Street; Tenri Mission, 257 2nd Avenue; Protestant Church of Christ, Presbyterian, 1500 Post Street. Japanese Methodist, 1359 Pine Street. Christ Episcopal, 2140 Pierce Street. Seventh-day Adventist, 2160 Washington Street. Catholic St. Francis Xavier, 1801 Octavia Street. And in Alameda County, Buddhist Oakland Temple, 825 Jackson Street. Berkeley Temple, 2121 Channing Way in Berkeley. Higashi Temple, 1524 Oregon Street in Berkeley. Seishi Noye, 2514 Milvia Street in Berkeley. I used to live on Channing Way. And then Alameda Temple, 2325 Pacific Avenue in Alameda. Wanto Nichiren Mission, 2201 Jefferson Street in Oakland. Protestant Japanese Methodist, 797 10th Street in Oakland. Sycamore Congregational, 576 Sycamore, Oakland. Seventh-day Adventist, 3211 Grove Street, Oakland. Japanese United Church, 1710 Carlton Street in Berkeley. Berkeley Free Methodist Church, 1521 Derby Street in Berkeley. And Japanese Methodist, 2311 Buena Vista Avenue in Alameda. In San Mateo County, Buddhist San Mateo Temple in Claremont Street in San Mateo. Protestant Sturgis Presbyterian, 25 Humboldt Street, San Mateo. South Humboldt. Organizations, Organizations in San Francisco, Japanese American Citizens League, 1759 Sutter Street. Japan Society of San Francisco, 311 California Street. California Japanese Benevolent Society, 1516 Post Street. Civil Rights Defense Union, 1759 Sutter Street. Golden Gate Nisei Memorial Post. Veterans of Foreign Wars, 1580 Post Street. Buddhist Manhood Association, 1881 Pine Street. 10 Rikyo Shinto Society, 1589 Turk Street. Japanese YW and YMCA, 1530 Buchanan Street. Kibei Nisei Fellowship, 1259 Pine Street. Japanese Catholic Club, 1715 Octavia Street. Soko Camera Club, 1849 Laguna Street. Japanese Book Dealers Association, 1709 Buchanan Street. Japanese Flower Market, 171 5th Street. War Brides Club, International Institute, 2209 Van Ness Avenue. Judo Club, 2017 Bush Street. Alameda County, Japanese Association of Oakland, 625 Oak Street in Oakland. Japanese Athletic Association, 769 10th Street in Oakland. Japanese Association of Berkeley, 2117 Hayes Street in Berkeley. Japanese Association of Alameda, 2320 Buena Vista in Alameda. Japanese Students Club, 1777 Euclid Avenue in Berkeley. Publications, Niche Bay Times, Niche Bay Daily, in 6300 Eddy Street, Hokubei, Main, Nichi Daily, 1700 Sutter Street, Bookshops. Goshado, 1700 Post Street. Honami Taido, 1709 Buchanan Street. Kinmon Bookstore, 1595 Post Street. Oriental Culture Book Company, 1765 Sutter Street, and restaurants. Tokyo Sukiyaki, 225 Jefferson Street. Tempura House, 1763 Buchanan Street. Minakin, 1701.5 Buchanan Street. Otafokute, 1727 Post Street. And Yamato, 717 California Street. Fuji Inn, 2505 Telegraph Avenue in Berkeley. Thank you guys. We're gonna take a pause. So my page is facebook.com usalplay, YUSALSPLAY. Thank you.